Hey y'all, welcome to the 1 Minute. Today's Bible reading is the book of Nahum and the book of Habakkuk. Nahum and Habakkuk, and as I've said before, now you're covering two books today, but don't get nervous. Those are minor prophet books, and so very short reading. But let me say, very powerful truths within them. I want to encourage you to go to onebaptist.org/devotional. Go to where our Devos are, and we kind of split the half of it. We got a half a sheet dedicated to Nahum and a half dedicated to Habakkuk. Now, Habakkuk is one of my favorite Old Testament books, so much so that my only son's middle name is Habakkuk. Yeah, it really is. But at the same time, Habakkuk's got some wonderful truths. In fact, if you've ever just wondered why the Lord is not answering your prayer, maybe you've been praying something right now, and you're just kind of, you're exasperated because you don't feel like God is paying attention, and yet it's something that He should be paying attention to. Hey man, read the Devo and read Habakkuk and get some help. We cover that exact question, in fact, in the Devo today. Now, I want to concentrate on Nahum because I've always concentrated on my favorite verse, Habakkuk 2:14. You've heard that before, right? And so go look at it. You'll have heard it before, but for time's sake, I want to concentrate on the book of Nahum, and I just want to bring this out about Nahum. Listen, the book of Nahum is a book of wrath, and in fact, out of all of the verses in Nahum, there's not but 3 that are positive. Every other verse is negative. So what brings on this negativity? What brings on this wrath? Chapter 1, verse 2 begins with these 3 words: God is jealous. God is jealous. Now before you say, well, God shouldn't be jealous, there's nothing virtuous about that. Well, let's just let God be who He is. In fact, if God wants to be something, then that something is okay. And you can be sure that when it says that He's jealous, it's a jealousy from righteousness. It's just as you've heard about His indignation, His anger, and we call it righteous indignation. Well, the same with His jealousy. It's a righteous jealousy. It's a jealousy for all the right reasons. It's that which God can be, and that is jealous. And listen, you know what God is jealous over? God is jealous over you. God is jealous of anything taking your attention, taking your affection away from Him. He's jealous of that thing that you've let get in your life that He no longer can be first place. He's jealous of that activity that always ranks before Him, before His things. He's jealous of what we put in front of Him in any spectrum of our life. I could go through it. I mean, financially, spiritually, recreationally, anything that comes. God is jealous because He loves you, and if you've given your life to Him, then you're His child. He owns us. We're not our own. We've been bought with a price, and God don't like to compete. Now, in the book of Nahum, we're talking about a different dispensation, a different day. It's very prophetical what comes from His jealousy, but we could sum it up in this in practical application. What comes is judgment. I dare say I don't want to make God jealous at all. I want God to always know that He's first place. That there's nothing that has, as I said, my attention or my affection above Him. That He ranks and everything else is next. I pray that's the way you feel as well. Because God is jealous. In fact, the Old Testament says part of His name is that. Let it not be named of me and you. God bless.